I am the CEO of Parallax Digital. The company is engaged in virtual production and software development for virtual production. The technology is based on the Unreal Engine, but with our add-on. We tried a lot of things, tried existing software, yet at the end we found it easier to write a proprietary solution for ourselves. My team now consists of 23 specialists. 5 of them are always present on a film set. There is a CG supervisor, an environment artist, a level designer, and 1 person from the administration team engaged in administrative work, as well as 1 developer who helps either to fix engine bugs or to write new plugins for Unreal or write shaders, depending on what the rest of the guys need. There are no super specialists. Still, it's desirable to always have a programmer who is competent in Python, a programmer who can write in C++ and C#, and preferably someone with knowledge of shaders, who can work with the video card directly. This is not a set of CG studio people, but rather a set of people usually working at game dev. Nonetheless, it is a game engine, and therefore, it is necessary to take people from that industry. Even so, many are not ready to drastically change their stable work from writing games to working on film sets. We have an Absen DW2B screen with a pixel pitch of 2.86 millimeters. It's enough if you know how to work with it. It works in other color spaces as well. And as it turned out, the pixel size doesn't matter in the case of the ability to work with color. For servers, everything is standard. Servers on Threadripper RTX 8000 video cards. I see no reason to switch to the new 6000 Ampere, as their performance is 0.02% higher than 8000 RTX. That is, when new hardware comes out, it does not mean it's good or better than it was a year ago. As for the tracking system, here we've gone for a specific way of searching for, choosing, and comparing them. We also bought the most top-end solutions on the market, as well as some not top-end ones. As a result, we came across the Antilatency tracking company on the internet. The sensors themselves are lightweight and portable. They're very convenient to mount on cameras. There's a big difference between the operator carrying an extra 6 kilograms or 50 grams. This was the first criterion we considered when we started looking for a solution. We tried and found that the anti-latency system was the most stable. It's easier to implement certain things in virtual production with it. For example, AR. Our clients are from the movie and advertising businesses. A lot of different requests are now coming from TV channels. The reason why I like working with anti-latency is that it's very easy to get the product and easy to work with and build up sites, as most TV channels want to have their own virtual production at their disposal for on-air broadcasts. If you can make a program by adding an AR object, then why would the TV channel spend money on a screen taking a large amount of the cost of a virtual production? Regarding the general phenomenon of virtual production as a business, I can say it's a new phenomenon in Russia, which appeared a year or a year and a half ago. In most companies, there's someone who has worked in the film industry, and in fact, they are the source of orders for their companies. So far, customers have little confidence in this technology. Well, it's still raw. And as many people dream, this will be a replacement for a chroma key in post-production. Unfortunately, it will not happen soon, not in the next 10 years. There are some technological limitations stopping a complete switch from the classic methods of filmmaking. For example, the frame rate. Not a single screen currently in the world will allow shooting at more than 200 frames per second. For example, accident scenes are filmed at a rapid rate of 1500 frames per second. And of course, diode screens can't update that quickly. There are also fight scenes, which also can't be filmed on such a screen, as you need a lot of frames that current screens can't display. If you want to build a virtual production now, and you were to ask me, I'd say you need a platform. For example, a TV platform that would cost you $230,000. And if you want a 1,000-meter film studio with 1,000 square meters in it, such a virtual production would naturally cost you much more, about $1.3 to $2 million. And then it would depend on the screen chosen, the models, as the prices for square meter of a screen vary from about $2,000 to $8,000 per square meter. Every time, it would require a calculation when something new emerges, depending on what the customer wants. According to the numbers mentioned, I'd say it's not a business where you can expect a fast payback. As for working with anti-latency, it's a very convenient and developer-friendly product. You don't need some extremely deep understanding to work with it and to fix something. Updates are constantly being released. We always keep in touch with the anti-latency development team, providing them feedback regarding what we would like to see in future releases. There's full technical support in the event of a breakdown due to reasons beyond the user's control. They replace the device. None of the other tracking system providers can boast of this. From the point of view of people writing software by themselves, I'll say virtual production is probably similar to dancing with tambourines. For example, you know how the Indians performed rain dances? Well, that's the same thing that happens when you write 10 pages of code. Roughly speaking, you dance with this tambourine, believing you are about to cause rain. But a dust storm is coming, because Epic Games have released an update, and everything you've done doesn't work with it.